We are the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase, and we bring to you
the Beat Club Podcast,
where producers are heard.
The best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe.
Here we keep it real about the music.
We keep these beats or we cut it. Simple and plain. With the help of our special guests and listeners worldwide.
If you wish to join our Beat Club Podcast community, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beat Club Podcast.
And join our private producer group on Facebook by searching
the Stu::Beat Club. What up, world? How you doing today? It is your boy, D Loops, a.k.a. Do It All Loops, here with my boys.
Artificial AV was good.
Motivate Marin, how y'all feeling?
We good. We here on this beautiful Sunday in Boston, man. Getting closer and closer to the holiday. We in the building. Hopefully everybody finished their Christmas shopping. I'm still working on mine. Motivate Marin, man. How you feeling today?
Blessed. I'm here.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Alive and well. I'm hungry, though. I need to eat something.
What are we getting today, man? I was thinking about
the Thai joint, man. You know, it's Christmas time. You know all the Thai and Chinese spots they open on Christmas. That's your go-to.
Yeah.
When it's the holidays, trust there's an Asian restaurant open. Man, so that's the vibe we going for. That's what the vibe we going for today. I hit the Thai spot.
Maybe they'll give us napkins for Christmas.
Yeah, I had to tell them today. I was like, can we get some napkins and some sweet and sour sauce in the bag, please? This time? Yeah.
Nah, good stuff, man. How's the holiday hunting stuff going? You good?
Nah, I don't participate.
You smart.
I withdraw. I gave up maybe when Corinne was 2. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this no more.
So wait, is that like a conversation you have with like the kids that are used to you getting gifts? You're like, look, I witdraw. This is not happening anymore.
I mean, I get gifts for my daughter, my nephew, and that's
the kids, right?
That's it. Ain't too many like young kids anymore. They big now, and they want big shit. They want like
things that above $80.
A phone, and like I ain't buying you a phone. Talk to your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really satisfy the teenagers like that, man. I can't. There's too many kids in the family. We do a Yankee swap type joint.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Yeah, you can't just give kids $20 anymore.
There's like 100 kids. Even if I did,
that's bang.
That's like $2,000 right there. I'm good, man. I can't do it. I just gave up. So I just take care of the little ones. I
gotta do that next year, man. I gotta get on my game because my mother's birthday is the day after Christmas, and I get something for my Dukes as well. But I got too many goddaughters and stuff like that. I gotta get gifts for. I'll tell them later I withdraw. I think that's like a nice way of saying it. You know what I mean? Artificial AV, man, what's popping with you?
Yeah, I agree with Marin. It's kids only with the presents.
Word?
Yeah.
Damn. I should have talked to you guys yesterday. I bought mad stuff. I got caught in the trap of seeing like the deals. I'm like, you know what? Someone could use that. Click, 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 click.
Like I'll play the Santa thing for a little bit, and then when it's time, be like, yeah. I'm gonna let them know what's up.
Yup. Let them know Santa's black. Now the coolest thing my grandmother ever told me, man, was Santa always exists because as long as someone loves you, Santa always exists. And I was like, thank you, Grandma. It is what it is. But cool, man. I'm doing well. I got some good news myself that I got going on, but I'll share that with you guys a little later. Why put me on some really cool committees coming in the future as far as like youth stuff and art stuff. So I'll be talking to you guys to see if you guys want to participate in some things.
Yes.
And get on board.
It's a yes.
The beat tape is mixed and mastered.
Dude.
So you need that.
Yes.
You need that.
Yes.
I need my advanced copy of Gritty Pop.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, man, it took me forever to get it down, but I'm happy because there was just some things that sounded a little muddy, was lacking a little dynamic range, and I had to really like brighten some things up, had a little Kanye moment. But I'm cool. But yeah, Gritty Pop, I'm ready for it. But enough about us, man. We got a special guest in the building right now. JP, clap it up one time. What's up?
What's good, everybody?
JP in the building.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. Ready for the holidays.
You ready for the holidays? You buying gifts or you just accepting gifts?
Accepting for now.
You said buying, I withdraw. What's on your Christmas list this year?
Honestly, I'm trying to get like gift cards or clothes or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's easy nowadays. You don't gotta worry about no toys, don't worry about no gadgets.
Yeah, I don't want too much out of you.
He ain't gotta worry about equipment. He's like, Dad got the equipment. I'm good.
Maybe
yeah.
Maybe like a sound pack or something.
That's it.
Sound pack.
Okay.
Yo, we need more young producers in the Christmas game, man. It's a sound pack and you Gucci. That's what it is, man. Well, I'm glad to have you on the show. This is your first time interviewing on the show?
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, just make sure you speak up louder, though, because we got to
All
make
right.
sure we hear you. You got to say it with your chest when it comes to talking to these other producers as well, man.
All right.
But yeah, for everybody that doesn't know, man, how old are you?
13.
13. So wait, when's your birthday?
January, so
We just caught
21st
you.
of January, I'm gonna be 14.
Oh, okay.
So that battle,
He was still 13.
you wasn't 13
Yeah.
yet, was you?
No,
Nah, 'cause we
I
did-
just turned 13.
Yeah, that
I
first
think.
battle, you must
Yeah.
have just turned 13.
Cause that was like February, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I just turned 13.
That's
He
crazy.
came out deep, too.
Yeah.
He came out deep, too. Was that your first battle?
Yeah, that was my first one.
Let me ask you, were you anxious or excited about that battle?
Like, I was excited to see how it would be.
Yeah.
But I was like nervous to see if people like my beats or something. Like
Uh-huh.
people wouldn't feel it.
Yeah. But, I mean, overall, you won.
Definitely felt it.
Yeah,
How did that feel to have your first W?
it was cool because like it was literally my first battle. I didn't really like.
Have no expectations. Like
Yeah.
You've been battling ever since? Have you been battling anybody else? You know, just catching bodies all over the world? Well,
No, I just
that.
like
Just been in those two.
yeah, I just show my beats to my friends. We like freestyle over them.
Okay.
It's just funny.
oh, you got bars too?
No, that's them. I just make the beats.
Oh, okay. He's like, I know my lane. Shoot. Well, we're gonna be listening.
Matter of fact, we had
What?
we had Ja the God here last week, man.
Yeah.
He said he wants to do it again.
Yeah, he wants a rematch.
He did say it. I'm not starting no smoke. He really said it. He said he wanted to do it again. Yeah. He said he wanted to do it again. So we got to make that happen again soon, man.
You think
All
you're ready for that rematch?
Yeah.
All right.
He said, I'm good.
All right. Shoot, man. We also got to shout out Pillsbury in the building, man. What's going on, bro?
What up? I don't know if my mic on.
Yeah, Mike
Now
is
you good,
on.
now you good.
Good. What's up, world?
Yeah, man.
How you doing, fam?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
You good? You good?
It's my first time here too.
Yeah, we definitely got to get Pills back,
Yeah.
man. Dream Star Studios, man. What you about to celebrate your anniversary? How many years has it been?
Yeah, 10 years, man.
10 years.
Decade, So I'm definitely happy about that. Really, really excited. Celebrating that at Wonder Bar
Yeah.
on the 4th. So if y'all free, come out. Different performers and stuff, networking and all that. But it's just like a, sigh of relief. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it's a little race.
Congratulations,
to close
bro.
that. Yeah, appreciate it.
I was
man.
thinking too when you said it was 10 years, that reminds me of like that like a decade past of like that's like this is like all our journey. This all ties in together.
Everything, yeah.
Because you had just came back to Boston, like around that time, I believe, right? You
Like
was
a
like
year
in
or
the
two
DMV
before,
area.
yep.
You was just had got back
Yeah.
around.
I was away for
I
a
had
while.
just started doing Branded Authentic.
Mm-hmm.
When I just started doing Branded Authentic, that's when I connected
Right,
with this
right.
guy,
I remember that. Yep.
which connected me to that guy. And,
yeah, it was
you
rough.
know, and we've kind of all been rocking ever since, and
Absolutely.
everything happened simultaneously. So it's dope, man.
It's a dope network.
10 years flew by too.
Flew by. You
know
know
what
what I
I'm
mean? It's like what?
Yeah, that's just crazy. You was 3 and shit.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's
Man,
crazy.
Sanaya's in the building. She's 11.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Like, why you supposed to be here?
Nah,
man, it's dope, man. This is dope.
And I must say, man, black don't crack because your guys look exactly the same. Marin looks a little thinner, Marin's a little more heavy set, Me and Marin had some hair. You know what I mean?
Word.
Y'all definitely did.
Yeah.
Nah, it's been a nice run.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I found a strong gray in my beard the other day, too.
Don't pluck it, fam.
Oh,
Don't pluck it
man.
because then they come in
Oh yeah, they
stronger.
close in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have to figure that out because I think I plucked
go
it.
grab the grub.
Oh, we got the grub?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, Marin goes and gets the grub. I think it's, unless we don't have anything else that we wish to say to the people, we Gucci.
No.
Oh, I do have something I want to share.
What up?
So we did announce something on Instagram for all the producers that wish to kind of share our platform. We have a hashtag that we want you to use in any of your beat making videos. It's hashtag BCP Keep It or Cut It. You put that in your beat making videos and we're going to share our platform with you, post some of those videos on our timeline, just so you can get some more feedback and get some more views and more followers and just kind of create that conversation around your music. So feel free to use it and make sure the beats are fire. If you have trash beats, do not use the hashtag. Just don't do it. All right? We're not going to do that. So yeah, hashtag BCP, keep it or cut it on IG only. So yeah, I think that's about it. And I think I'm ready for some beats. So oh wait, my bad. Dimitri, how you doing, bro?
He's like,
oh, you actually remembered about me.
Yeah, I forgot, man. I forgot.
I'm doing all right. I'm tired and hungry, so.
Yeah, did you order food or you need some Thai?
I'll figure it out.
All right.
I mean, we got Thai coming, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you eat Thai food? You eat everything.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so we got some food coming and see what's good with that, man. So we can all, be replenished, man. Because I don't have nothing in my system right now. I'm glad we don't have any hornitos like last week, because that was tequila for breakfast is not a good idea.
Pretty bad.
Not a good idea at all. But all right, so I guess if that's the case, man, with no further ado, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. So check it out. What we do each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast is we have a place called thebeatclubpodcast.com where producers can go and upload as many fire beats as possible. We take some of these beats and we place them in a folder and play them for the first time ever on our show. We give our feedback along with our Beat Club Podcast community and decide if we're going to keep or cut the beats. And you could join the discussion right now by watching on Facebook Live. Let us know how you feel and make sure you let those hearts and angry emojis fly because we love that type of stuff. Also, big shout out to Beatmakers Boutique for helping us reward dope beats from dope producers. As we search for the beat of the month, get nominated, and you could win a free sound pack from Beatmakers Boutique. Make sure you follow them on IG and show them some love. And for this segment, we also want to thank IK Multimedia for providing us with the iLoud micro monitors, the official reference monitors of the Beat Club Podcast. So with all that said, went through the folder. We had a bunch of new beats. We had some old beats as well. But I will say there's been some producers that have not taken advantage of the private Facebook group that we have. If you go to the private Facebook group, Beat Club Podcast, you can actually find a separate link where you can upload your beats and they get played on the show quicker. So if you're not familiar with that, we'll put that out there a little bit more because I see a couple of producers that are using it, but there could be a whole lot more making that happen. So Artificial AV, who's the first person on our chopping block?
All right, first up, we got Petrol Lane with All Day Long.
All right, let's take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Damn, I'm hungry.
Girl, I'm about to turn you out.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about it. People are saying it's a bop and a half. They're also wondering where the drink's at and how can they get a BCP mug. But my Geminis, man, Artificial AV, what's the word on this beat?
I'm going to keep it. I agree with the bop and a half. shit was rocking.
People said, sure, why not? Keep. Motivate Marion, you agree? You keeping it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a unanimous.
I'm gonna check it.
I'll let it play out.
Yeah. It was a vibe. I'm gonna see if JP liked it.
I'm gonna keep it.
You gonna keep it?
The bells and the vocals. That was good, yeah.
Marion, I think you had it right, man. Sounds like a unanimous. Keep it. That was easy. It's been a minute since we heard from Petrol Lane.
Yeah.
And that was 112. You already know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You guys got the ears. I didn't know.
Definitely.
Well, that's one of my favorite songs. So.
What?
Yeah.
112. Don't lose with 112.
Yeah.
Let's see. Have you seen 112 recently?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, didn't they release a video like a year or so ago?
I think wasn't it like only 3 of them or something?
I think so. Was Slim look like he ate Slim? Maybe y'all haven't seen it.
Yeah, he blew up a little bit.
Just a little
I
bit.
heard.
Slim ain't quite slim.
Do you change your name when that happens?
Nah.
No?
I mean, that's the old school. Remember, big dudes used to be called Slim. Remember, that used to be the way. It was always the opposite.
But I mean, what happens? Like, Fat Joe's still Fat Joe, but he's not fat.
Nah, Fat Joe's still fat. Man. He's just not as fat as he used to be.
Yeah. I'm just asking.
It is perspective, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it is, you kind of, you've been looking at him for years, but he's still a big dude.
I guess I'm just asking: is there ever a time where you graduate from the name when you drop the little, or you drop the fat, or you know? So.
I feel like the little may drop, but other than that, nah. If you fat now and you were slim, you know what I mean, you still slim.
I mean, Big Sean is like 120 soaking wet.
Mad little.
All right, noted. Who we got next, man?
Next up we got Griff with Buck Rogers.
Who's Buck Rogers? Nobody knows who Buck Rogers is?
That's definitely some movie character.
I'm gonna Google it. Let me figure it out. All right, cool. We're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it. Motivate Marion, man. What's the word?
You had to come to me first, man. When
I was trying to look at like who's busy, who's not busy. You know, you mid-chew?
Yeah, but it's all good.
All right.
That's a keeper. That joint slap.
Yeah.
I don't really have too much feedback. The sound was there. Maybe like a little bit more presence on the bass, like just turning it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, that's my vibe right there. That's the type of music I like. That's personal preference. So
Was it a loop? I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
yeah. I could have got lost in that for a while.
Yeah,
it was that infectious.
Rising sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's hip hop.
Pretty much.
That's
yeah.
what hip hop is, man.
Artificial Wave, what's the word?
That shit was dope, man. It was just a nice groove. Something I could clean the crib to, work to, whatever.
Wow. JP, what's the word?
That was smooth. I'm gonna keep it because that's like a steady beat.
Yeah.
Like chill.
Dude, we're 2 for 2 right about now. Unanimous.
Keep it.
Yeah, man. Gotta have you on the show a little more often. Let's see, we're gonna go 3 for 3 right here. This just got uploaded this morning. Who's this?
This is Trippy Pizza with.
Damn.
I'm gonna call this inbound. I ain't saying all. I ain't saying all these numbers.
That's the producer's name. That's our fam right there.
I am not saying all these numbers. It's called inbound.
What's up with all them numbers, bro?
I'm gonna just call it a trillion or whatever. I know it's bigger than a trillion, but yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a listen right now to B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
First, what's the word?
I'm gonna keep it. I think it was dope. Again, I feel like the bass could have been turned up more, just a little bit. But other than that, it was dope groove, man.
Marin.
Yeah, that felt like the Bay, man. That felt like some hyphy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it. I like that sound. I could hear all my favorite Bay Area artists on it. Throw Too Short, throw 40 on it, throw any of them on there, and that's a vibe. So I rock with it. And the one thing I did like about it too was the structure. Like it was laid out for an artist too. Like I heard the song. You know what I'm saying? So trippy.
Well, we got a bunch of people rocking with it. They're saying keep trippy as you know what. Yeah, so they rocking with it. But JP, what's the word?
I'll keep it because when it first started, I didn't know how the drums would be. But when I heard it, I was like, at first I was like, I don't know about it. But then when it kept playing, I was like, actually kind of fire.
So you know, I know we've had a bunch of good beats, but you are gonna cut a beat before you leave this room. Just letting you know. But yeah, it was a good vibe. So we all keeping it.
Yeah.
Bong.
Keep it.
All right, let's get one more in.
All right. Next up, we got DJ Matrix with. Is this Gamble?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Gamble.
All right, cool. Let's say let's do it right on the B Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Man, I am ready. Are y'all ready to get down? Boy, I cannot wait to blow my horn in here tonight. Come on, y'all. Let's get on this train. This train is ready to roll. We got to get out of here. Get down and blow.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Beat Club, let's talk about it. People are saying intro was cool. Other people saying keep. JP, I'm going straight to you right about now. What's the word?
The vibe was cool, so I'll keep it.
You keep it? You didn't find anything bad about the beat whatsoever?
It was like, it didn't have much changes, but like, it was cool. So.
It was cool? Alright, just keep it. Gemini's, what's the word?
Yeah, I'm like a little indifferent about it. I mean, I think I like the overall bounce to it. Yeah, I thought it could do a little. I thought it could progress a little bit more. Like, but it's a keep it though. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I rocked with it. I would have tweaked that bass sound a little bit more too. Like, I think the bass sound could have been like a little bit, just a little bit deeper,
like subbier.
Yeah, to fill it up.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm definitely in agreement with that. But I do like the vibes. I like the sound of it. I've been in gritty pop mode for a while. And like Marin said, this sounds like it would fit that genre, that vibe. So I'm going all in on this one. That's a keep it for me. Artificial Wave, what's the word?
I'm gonna keep it, but I feel like the drum sounds could have been a little better, and they could have bounced a little more for how the melody was going. Because this was like in that Timbo bag, and I feel like it just needed some more, like, I don't know, some more rhythm to it.
Did it feel too like gritty?
Not so gritty, but maybe it was just the sounds that just made me feel like that. But
I feel you. Like, even like a percussion loop or something like that, like to add, you know what I'm saying, to fill it and give it more movement. But,
but it was good.
So keep it. People also saying movie score. Seems like they're filling it online. So we're just gonna do another unanimous. Keep it. Yeah, that's 4 for 4. I don't think that's happened in quite some time. So we're gonna put that to the side real quick, and we're gonna go to JP for a second and see what's going on. JP, man, I gotta ask you this. What was your first producer name? Was it always JP, or did you like jump around?
It was always JP. Like since that's just my name, that's what people call me. So I was like, I should just keep my name JP.
Yeah. So you didn't like ask your peoples like, yo, does it sound good? You just went along with it.
Yeah, I just went with it.
And how long have you been making beats for?
Like, I don't know. I'm like,
you know, you're gonna have to say it with your chest. Gotta speak up just a little bit.
Maybe 5 years.
5 years?
It wasn't like I would like play around with FL, but like when I really started making beats is when I got that computer, and that was like 3-4 years ago. 3, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You got like accelerated clock going on.
See, dad's in the background to correct everything.
Yeah.
So, and you, what program do you use?
Yeah, I use FL.
And you've always been using FL?
Yeah, because that's what my dad had, so I just use that.
Now, did you get any tips from your dad, or you just like jumped right in and just started playing around with it?
No, I definitely got tips from my dad. Like, he told me how to like use everything, how to just make 808s like connect with the beat, and just like basically everything.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. You don't have to lie because he's in the room. But do you make better beats than your father?
I think so.
I'm all by design. That was the plan.
Yeah. So have you you say your boys rap to your beats sometimes. So have you ever recorded with anybody, or like what are you doing with your beats currently?
I just make them. Like, no, they don't like go over it. None of my friends like go over it. So it's just like I just make them for fun.
And how many beats do you tend to make, like in like a week? Are you always in the studio, or is just every now and then?
I'm not always on it, but like when I am on it, I make like mad beats. So
what's mad beats?
Like 5. Like I'll make 5 in like 2 days.
Oh, okay.
You said 5 to 6 at a time?
Like last weekend I made like 4, I think. Saturday and Sunday.
How long you be in the studio for?
No, I do it in my room.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a laptop.
Yeah.
So I just take it, and then if I hear something that I want to make, I just make it.
And what inspired you to be a beat maker and a producer?
I like music, so I just wanted to make it. make my own.
But you didn't
basically.
like pick up an instrument or anything. You just went straight to the beats.
Yeah, I just went straight into.
Oh man, I had to go through like a recorder or something first. Harmonica, yeah. Yeah. You don't. So you don't. Do you play any instruments?
I play the piano sometimes.
Like,
But, like, not really. No.
You just mess
That's
around
what
with
I
the piano.
Like the melodies that I make, I play them in. I don't like. I press them in. I don't play them.
Oh, okay, I got you. You do
Yeah.
that on FL,
Yeah.
where you can like go and click each
Yeah, I
note.
click them in.
Okay.
and then with making beats, is there anything else that you do on your free time, or you just like after school, you just after my homework's done, I'm just making beats all the time? Like, what else do you do as a kid? Because you still got to be a kid. You're still young.
Yeah, I play a lot of sports. Like I'm really busy with sports.
Yep.
Video games, of course.
Of course.
And yeah, that's basically it.
He being modest, man. He's a full-time student athlete that makes beats and gets good grades.
Yo, shout out to good grades, man. Can we clap it up for good grades real quick? Clap it up for good grades.
That's key. That's key.
So let me ask you, what are you? Do you look up to certain producers, or do you look up to certain musicians?
I look up to Metro Boomin. That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of the reasons I started making beats. Like really trying to make them.
Mm-hmm.
So you were like aware of like who was making beats, like you were aware of producers, like off rip, like when you were listening to your favorite artists, like you always knew who was making the beats.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's dope.
And like, I'll listen to artists and then like for a little while make beats that like are inspired by them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just make a few Uzi beats, then I'll make a few Youngboy beats. Like if I hear them and if I like what they're making right now.
Oh, so you do like do you do like the type beats that people talk about? So you do like you said like the Uzi beats and such. Do you have anything that is a JP beat that doesn't sound like anybody else's?
I always make them like my beats. I don't exactly like copy them. I like inspire a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be inspired to make beats by like their songs.
But it's your own sound.
Yeah.
So how would you describe like your sound and your vibe? Like what are you going for? When you sit down in front of the computer.
I like to make like a lot of hi-hat rolls because like at first I didn't know how to do them. So
yeah, I know that feeling.
So once I found it out, I'll just go crazy with them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like them. Like sometimes I like to calm down with them because the beat like needs to breathe sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
So what's like your go-to BPM?
Like recently I made a few like 150, 160.
Gotcha.
But like before it would be like 140.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll make a few like lower tempo beats.
Okay. So you always kind of like doing it double time, always in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, which is technically 70 BPM or 80.
Yeah.
Okay. But give it that bounce.
Yeah, because just like making my beats bouncy.
Yeah.
So I mean, we first came across you on our BCP Live platform. It was our 100th anniversary, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like our first all ages event.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. And
that's where we did the battle.
Yeah. And we came across you then. Now we talked about the beat battle. We already know we're gonna be setting up another beat battle because the rematch is in the making. Do you think? What was your preparation like when it came to preparing for a beat battle? Was it something where you just pulled your favorite beats? Did you run it past your dad first? You like, nah, I know these are hot. Like, how was that process?
I had to run through my dad just to make sure they were like able to be put on because he'll know what's good and like what I'll need to fix.
Mm-hmm.
So like I tried to put a few, but they weren't like gonna be good for the battle. So he like helped me pick them out.
Now, do you ever disagree? You're like, nah, dad, this is hot. And he's like, nah, this is hot. Like,
I'll say that, but I'll know that he knows like what's gonna work.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, no, I really like this one, but I'll know in my head like he's probably right.
And first time ever in history a kid has ever admitted that.
Took the podcast to admit it.
And how many beats did you actually prepare for a battle? Like, did you bring just like 5 or 7? Did you bring a whole arsenal?
I think I brung 7.
Oh man, next time you want to bring like at least 10.
Yeah, I always recommend to have a full extra clip,
just in case, because you never know. You might go sudden death again. You might, sometimes we've gone like 3 extra rounds or 4 extra rounds. So you want to make sure for this next battle, because it's gonna happen, that you bring at least 10.
All
right. So make sure it's on deck when it comes to that. What sports do you play?
Football, basketball, baseball. And I played soccer this season for my school team.
All right, now
there's no salary cap in baseball. I know you like basketball. You look like a baller. I seen footage of you playing ball. Which sport is your go-to? Where do you think you see yourself playing professional sports?
I started off with football, but I think I like basketball the best.
Yeah. What position are you in football?
Running back.
Basketball.
Point guard.
Baseball.
Second base. Second base and shortstop.
Yeah,
you got a lot of important roles. Are you good at all those sports? You can tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm good at all.
Just making sure. Because, sometimes you ask the kids, like, yeah, I play this, that, and the third, but they don't really be playing, you know what I mean?
Do you see yourself playing professional sports? Is that like what your ultimate goal is? What do you see yourself doing?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know right now.
He's like, I'm still young. I'm just doing it all, man.
You got time. Just do it all.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You can do it all.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Have fun.
You're doing it well, man. You're doing a good job.
So let me ask you, when it comes to just making music and making beats, do you have a goal with making beats? Like, is there something you're aspiring to do with your music down the line?
I want to sell a beat to like someone like on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want my beat to be big, like one of them.
Well, that's your first goal.
Yeah.
And then you figure out what
and then from there, I'll be like, yeah. So that's basically it.
So is like your dad your manager?
She is.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't tell?
No, I seen she had the camera on.
She was PR over there.
Yeah.
She was checking everything.
She's gonna cuss him out in the car on the way home.
Yo, but it's
listen to the responses like,
no, that's all. Now, Pills, did you have to get the kids into this, or it just kind of happened because they were like around the music?
Like my life with the studio and everything. So part of it is just them being around. But all of us are music people, right? We like music, so we in the car, listen to music, vibing, and then we just get into music theory. I might start talking about parts of the beat, Yeah. This was early. This is probably what he's talking about like 5 years ago. We talk about beats, mess around with the MPC, but like just being around it helped, I'm sure. Like she's written raps before in 10 minutes and, spit them and, it's like, I guess it's contagious at some point.
Yeah.
It's just around, and I'll bring the stuff home. Ended up getting this, like I gotta get him a laptop and I got him like a whole studio setup, just to, start maybe down the line, mess with the engineering side of things, but in this beat pocket right now.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
It's called exposure, man, the key word. Because I remember growing up, my parents didn't, they were happy that I was not in the streets.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But they didn't understand. Like, when I was like, yo, I'm trying to get this EPS 16 plus. They're like, what?
What are you talking about?
Like,
how much is it?
Yeah, you got to figure that out. And I had to figure it out.
Yep.
Like, I bought my own first piece of equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like, with money I saved up. But yeah, it's a different day and age, man, and that's dope, man, for you to be exposed to that from young. And I try to do the same thing with my daughter too.
It's important.
Yeah,
that's like a major key thing. That's why I'm so happy, just with parents being in their kids' lives, and kids paying attention. You know what I mean? Like,
and this is like the first real like second generation of hip hop too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop is, only, it's about 50 years old.
Yeah.
So, us being in late 30s, early 40s, like this is the first real second generation, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So
I was explaining that to him on the way over here. It's like, don't take for granted that, you know what I mean? Like my family's from the islands, so it wasn't no hip hop, let alone they didn't like it anyway when they got here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're like, "What are you talking about?" So I'm a resource here for him. Like I could just be or whatever. I could be like a random soccer dad or whatever, you know. But I mess with this stuff. So it's like it's easier to use that resource. You know what I mean? Like he said, sometimes like you can see he's like, oh boy, you know. Like I told him, you at the age where you're right, but you're wrong. You know what I mean? So just know that, and you know we all go through that, and just use that resource. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man.
My last question before we get back into the beats, what you doing, you know, all of your sports, and you gotta keep your grades up. How do you balance that, man? I'm like, I was all over the place when I was your age. So how do you balance that, man? You handling it pretty well. How do you divvy up the time?
Like after school, my school has like this after school learning center thing. Just stay there and do your work.
Go ahead.
Your manager's talking to you.
You can say it out loud.
Your manager's talking to you.
Speak up.
Okay. So you just stay at school pretty much and get your work done there, so that when you come home you can do whatever else you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Do you do your own mixing?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Mixing at 13? I didn't even know the concept at that time. It was just like, make this sound as loud as possible.
Loud.
Turn it up.
That's crazy.
That's all theory.
Well, dope. We'll get to listen to some of your beats later on as well, but we're going to listen to some of these other producers and let them know if they sent trash or not. So, who we got next on the chopping block? We went 4 for 4.
Yeah.
So number 5, it's on you.
I know we've seen this name before, but they didn't give their producer name, so
yeah.
I know we know this person. This is Tyler Gallant with Golden.
All right, we're going to take a listen to right now the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Talk about it. People saying need more to fill those gaps. Also more drums. First cut. All right, Beat Club, you spoke, but what about my Geminis here? Motivate, Marion. What's the word?
Yeah, that's the first cut.
Was it the percussion or was it just everything?
I think this was another example of when you have all the right elements, but they're just not put together correctly. Like I like that sample, like that piano sample chop was good, but you could have built around that much better. There was some dope drum sounds in there, but I felt like the sequencing and the pattern could have been different to make it better and make it not. So I would just rearrange things. I think you got all the right ingredients, but you gotta chef it up different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a cool beat, man. It wasn't like horrible, like I was, grooving to it, but it just needed to be reworked. So I cut it a little bit.
I felt like it took a while to get to where the hi-hats came in, where it kind of gave a little bit of the bounce. Like before, it just sounded like you were taking your dog down a long, dark alley to pop it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was over. Yeah, it was just drawn out. I felt like if you're gonna do something like that, like bring your percussion a little bit closer to the beginning, because it sounded dead at first. The drums just didn't have any life. But I did like the instrumentation for the most part. Everything sounded kind of plush. Just the drums really let me down. So I'm gonna cut it. Artificial wavy was the word.
Yeah, it's a cut. It was just dead. Just dead.
Yeah. People saying, I like the sample. Drums during first part of the beat could hit harder. JP, what's the word?
The sample was cool. The drums almost did it, but no, I'm gonna cut it.
There it is. Your first cut it. So, sounds like unanimous. Cut it. I didn't mean to get excited to cut your beat, but we've been keeping a lot of stuff, so we'll see what's good. Let's go to the next beat.
I'm too excited about that.
Nah, you know what it is? Real quick, it's really tough for other producers at times to let another producer like, nah, that wasn't it. Yeah. So we just gotta get a little comfortable telling people like, nah, like I learned from a lot of no's. I think no's are important. You know what I mean? So yeah, so like I said, don't get in your feelings, get in your bag.
That's it.
Who we got next, man?
Next up we got John Jizzle with I Tried But F It.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look.
I don't know how I feel about that. Exactly. I don't know. Should we just cut it out the gate?
All right, we're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Talk about it. We just gotta. It's cool. Online. Artificial AV. What's the word?
I feel like they did a good job with the sample chops, but just something in the bass and the drum pattern that just not the pattern, the drum sounds that just had me like
sound like they tried and just said
F it. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna be tough on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah,
we've heard better from John.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. It kind of made me. I was listening to Purple Haze 2. It kind of made me feel like it was kind of that vibe. Like if I could hear Cam on it, maybe Cam might liven it up. But if I'm thinking that, it's because the beat didn't do enough for me. So yeah, can't put no Cam or no Drake on this. So cut it for me. Motivate man. What's the word?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it as well. Definitely dope sample chop. The sample and the chop, perfect. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I agree with AV. For me, it was the sound selection. Those weren't. You needed some raw hip hop drums, like a hard kick, a hard snare, playing the same pattern of the actual sample. That sample felt more like some 50 type stuff to me. Like it felt like that era to me. Like that, it needed that type of knock. The 1, 2, the 1, 2, the 1. You know what I'm saying? Like and you know he tried to throw the trappy type drums on it, and it was light. And that sample called for it needed to be hard, and it needed to have like a real dope deep bass line to come into. Like I heard and it was dope when the sample, everything dropped and I heard just the sample. I was like, I should sample it and like make it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could actually hear it though. Like I heard everything how I wanted to hear it when it dropped, and that's not good. So we gotta cut it.
JP, man, you keeping this beat?
No, I'm cutting it. The sample was good, but like at least throw like a drum loop on it or something. If you put on drums, you didn't even have to play. You could have just got a loop. Would have kept it.
See?
But no, I'm gonna cut it.
Unanimous.
Cut it. It's an easy.
Yeah. Dang, man, I hope we ain't on a cut it streak. It's 2 for 2 on the cut it, man. What we got next?
Turned around. Huh?
Yeah.
Hold on, this is. Oh, there you go. All right, so next up we got EQ Music, and this is called "What's Real."
From Fresno, California. All right, cool. Say, let's do it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Marin threw out the paper cut.
Paper cut.
He put the flag on the play. I'm going to go to him right now. Marin, what's up? Dang. That's like about to break some bad news to somebody.
I mean, overall, I mean, it was cool, man. I think you're on the right track, like melody-wise. I think it was a cool melody, but like just sonically, it was not there. Like it just did not sound good. It was borderline distorted and just like the mids were way up. Like it was just not. It just didn't sound good.
Yeah,
it was like scraping my ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just not mixed right at all. Like, and just overall too. Like I think like that particular sound right there needed to go. I don't know. It's just overall though, the basic melody I think is something good to build from, but. You got to rework everything else, man. But definitely like the mixing, like I mean, just EQ it right. Even if you're not good at mixing, like just make sure you at least EQ the 2-track or something, like
Yeah. That if you're watching on Facebook Live, the stank face that you've seen most of us had was because I think it was the 808 that we weren't in agreement with. It wasn't because the beat was like stank face official. It was just wasn't agreeing with us.
We were confused.
Yeah. I agree on the mixing, but I do agree with people online saying it had good bones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
We'll just go back and rework some things, but yeah, the mixing is an issue for me, so I'm gonna cut it. JP, what's the word?
I'll cut it. I don't know, something about it, like the 808 or something. Just had to cut it.
Yeah. It's like it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, it was just too much clutter, man.
Sometimes it's just not for you.
Yeah,
like people it was just too loud.
Just too loud?
Yeah, like the 808 was like clashing with the sample.
Yeah, way too cluttered.
People online saying too many elements in the same frequency range. So that's pretty much it, man. Artificial Wave, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, my son said it was fire. He's in the other room texting me. He can hear the beats through the thing. He said, it is fire, bro. I'm like, nah.
Once again, Dad is right. So it sounds like a... Oh, let's get one more in, man. Let's see what's good. Before the break, let's get one more in.
I'm pretty sure we're on the right track now.
You going in with a little bit of bias?
Yeah.
He is.
Respect.
All right. So next up we got Mint Plus. And this is called, give me a second, Kings County,
Brooklyn.
All right. Stay listening right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat
Alright, Beat Club, let's talk about it. People are saying it's dope, needs a switch up for me. Someone else says definitely needs a switch. Motivate Marin. What's the word on this one?
Yeah, I agree with that. It definitely needed some type of progression, like something a little different. I mean, I wanted a bass line mainly too. I think like if it had some form of bass line, that would have just done it for me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna safe keep it just because like I like the effect on the sample, but I think it needs to be like turned down. Like it doesn't need to be as extreme because I felt like it kind of took away from the beat a little bit, like where it was like, you know, like the drums were always cutting through, but the apps, like some points the sample was kind of like, you know, it was almost like sounding to a level of distortion, almost like a little bit at some points. Like it had like this, like it seemed like this like super delayed phaser, like it was like phasing like over an extended period of time. But I liked it. I liked the knock. But yeah, I needed like a dope bass line and maybe something playing top line, just some progression. Not necessarily a whole complete switch, but just progression. But that's my vibe, though. I'm biased. Like those are the type of beats I like. But I'm gonna pull out the safety on that one. I'm gonna safe keep that.
Artificial Wave, what's the word?
Might have to be tough on this one because I do like it, but without the bass line, I mean, I hear what, you know, Taylor made it is saying, RC's talking about with the switch, but if a bass line came in, you would have been like, all right, cool, I can deal with it.
Mm-hmm. So I felt like I wanted something like top line on it. You know, it was like
I just
low
want
to
bass.
mid.
I just want a bass.
Just
a little bass. Man, we are.
Like you cutting it,
man. Nah. You know what? We halfway through. I'll pull out the safety too. I'll safe keep it.
I just want to keep it. JP, what's the word?
I'll keep it, but it either needed a bass line or a counter melody to keep it going since it was repetitive.
Mm-hmm. So I mean,
it looks like it's gonna make the mix.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I have no complaints. I thought it was a vibe, but I do agree definitely what Marin was saying because you know, I did like the pulsating or whatever of that the sample. I thought that was dope. But yeah, I agree with Marin. He said it better than I could. So sounds like a keep it. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. What's up? Nah, talk that talk.
Maybe some quantizing or something. It was a little loose, a little offbeat. I don't know if there was a hi-hat there either.
But that's part of the sound.
That's
definitely
like
what he was. Yeah, that's what he was going for.
But yeah, it was a little too much. You know, you want to be careful with the drums. Then it gets into music. Like you know, someone's trying to rap to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that sloppy style. Yeah. You know how that goes.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna finish up my food, get a little bit hydrated. But when we come back from the break, we're gonna listen to some beats from JP as well as present. You're gonna be chopping up today, right?
Yep.
Cool. So we're gonna present a sample for him to chop up by the end of the show. See if he's up to the challenge because we've had some grown men that have couldn't finish, and didn't really see. Didn't really show us what they could really do. So I'm hoping that the kids really step up and put these adults on blast. You know what I mean? So we'll catch you guys in about 5 minutes. All right?
Yo, this is JP, and you're now listening to the Beat Club podcast, where producers are heard.
What up? We are back from the break. Got my plate full. Everybody got their plate full. People got food in their systems right about now. But we got some beats we need to listen to. So JP, question: who's gonna be hitting the play button on this? Is it you, your manager, your dad? I know you came out deep.
My manager.
Your manager. All right. So before we hit the play button, what's the first beat we about to listen to?
Maybe Travis.
All right. They're going to talk and see what's good. So yeah, for the people that don't know, this whole month of December, man, we want to focus on the youth, man. We want to focus on the teenage beat makers in the game, especially from this region. And definitely just put them out there and give them this platform as well to stand on, because it's very important to let kids know that they can make music at any age. It's not just an adult game. And honestly, some of these kids are hotter than these adults. So I'm real excited to hear some of these beats that he got pulled up. So I'm ready whenever you are. And you just let us know when you're good. You looking good over there? All right, cool. So we're about to listen to JP right now. What's this beat called, by the way? The mic's right there.
This one's called Travis.
Travis? Any chance it's made for like a Travis Scott type of vibe? Yeah. All right, cool.
I just named mine random.
All right, cool. Let's take a listen to it right now. I'm ready whenever you are.
JP, you getting crazy.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
What else we got next, man?
Okay.
On the Beat Club page, or where do
This-
I find
the-
the stream? This live stream.
The stew.
I got
On
you.
the stew page?
Okay,
Yep.
Hold on.
We'll talk to ITT Trench over here. You got it locked down. So what's this next beat you about to play for us called? A Take? All right, cool. We ready whenever you are, man. Nice.
JP, you getting
The Beat Club.
JP. We got people that are saying 13. That's crazy. Dope. I know. At 13, like I told y'all, my beats was straight baby farts. They were not good at all. I don't think I kept any of my beats from when I was 13 or 15 or teenager, period. That's crazy. I need to chill with Marin. Marin had all the good stuff. JP, you got something else for us over there? And what's it called? Creed? Oh. Yeah, we gotta share it with the world. All right, I'm ready whenever you are, man.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all, let's clap it up real quick for JP. 13 years old. Crazy. Nuts. Bonkers. So, look, we heard all of that, right? Which really makes me excited about presenting you with the sample challenge. Because that means you'll be the first teenager on this show to chop up a sample. So you're setting like history right about now. There's a lot of pressure, okay?
All right.
You're doing a lot of firsts on the Beat Club.
You know? So what we do is we have Artificial Wavy here who digs through samples all the time.
You could say AV.
Okay, we'll just do AV. We drop an Artificial for 2020.
Yeah, come on, you black. Keep it short.
He picks out a sample, man, and he's like, you know what? We're going to present this and see if you can chop it up by the end of the show. Are you familiar with Dexter's Laboratory?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't watch it, though.
You're about to be familiar now. 'Cause that's your sample. Let's take a listen to it right now.
Ciao. How's my little guy this evening?
YouTube jumped a little forward, so we're just going to go back and see what's good.
If not, I got to do it.
Nah, I got it. Here we go. You go with that? I was looking. I was like, you found something that you might want to work on. You found pocket.
Like the part where like all the instruments came in like towards the end, like that little part right there. I'm like,
I believe in you. So what we ended up doing is we tossed you the thumb drive over there. Should be loaded up to your computer. We're gonna give you to the end of the show. She got about like 30 or 40 minutes to chop it up. All right. Don't overthink. Just go with the flow. Also, you can use those headphones right over there. And we're going to check in on you, all right?
So, Dad, you want to switch seats? All right.
Now, we are going to be still playing the beats through our speakers, so...
All right.
That's just a warning.
Yeah. So, you will still be hearing some music.
Yeah.
Some...
Yeah, Marin got you.
So, yeah, yo, it is a Beat Club podcast first right about now. It's the first teenager to chop up a beat on the show. So we're going to see what's good, and he's going to set the bar, man, and see what's going on. But, yeah, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. To all the other producers that are listening worldwide, if you wish to actually send in some beats, you can go to thebeatclubpodcast.com and upload your beats. It's 24/7 access. Make sure that they're MP3s, no waves, please. You can upload them. Make sure you add your location so we can shout out where you're from and show you love, as well as include your IG handle or your Twitter handle, because that's what we're here for. And also, just to put it out there again, we're using a unique hashtag on Instagram. Hashtag BCP, keep it or cut it. You use that on your beat making videos, and we're going to show you some love on our platform. We're currently collecting. We need more fire, and please keep the trash beats to yourself. Thank you. All right, so while JP is getting ready to chop that up, we got Pillsbury in his seat right now. So Pills, you're going to give some feedback. Absolutely. You know what I mean? To make this happen. We're going to go back and see who we have on the chopping block right now.
All right, so next up we got Nicole Holmes. You got to leave your social media info next time, please. And this is called Loud Pack.
Go for one of those. All right, we're going to take a listen to right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it, but shortly. This did not sound like a Loud Pack to me. It sounded like some Reggie. And the melody was dead. A lot of stuff just was dead and dragging. Something needs to be. I don't know. Just start all over. Yeah, just start all over. Me, I do like interesting sounds. That like weird bubbling, gargling, whatever noise in the background was cool. I just don't. I think you could use it differently.
You just got to make it work.
Yeah. Filters and stuff are amazing if you want to add it, make it interesting. But overall, I'm cutting this beat. Anybody here keeping this beat?
Unanimous.
Snip.
Yo,
snip.
Ali said, is that noise in the beat? Damn, Ali. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh, man.
Ollie, that's Ollie Dodge. What up, my brother? What up, my brother? Yeah, I'm trying to go back to LA soon, man.
Yo, let me know. I just got to buy my ticket earlier next time.
Yeah, let's make that happen, man.
We can go out there.
Up.
Ollie, what's a good time to come out there? Let us know. Let us know what's popping out there, man.
Yo, my birthday's in February, and I'm looking for just interesting, fun things to do. So if there's anything cool out there.
I just like I wanted to like live there for like a month. When I was, that's what I felt like when I was there. I was like, yeah, I was just like, yo, it was like a good intro because that was my first time ever really spending any time in LA. Like I've been to the Bay a few times,
right?
And I was just like, this little North Hollywood area, I think I could like just
do this
like it's like 30 days. Like just give me 30 days to just kind of get acclimated and know some people and just so I could come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shout out to Ali Dodge for also helping us navigate through what blocks not to travel to.
Yeah, for sure. right. We learned that early.
Certain turns not to make.
But dog, like where we were staying at, bro, you walk out the crib, take a left, and right there was like the finest dispensary.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Then I don't know if I told you that the night of the event, When my homegirl came and met me there, she took me to like the after hour dispensary.
Oh.
Like the hood dispensary. I was like, yo, this is just crazy. It looked like the trap, but it was like but it was the legal trap.
Right.
Like it's legal. They had like armed security, but it was like you go to the front and it's like a false door. Like you go to the
North
front.
Hollywood?
Yeah, North Hollywood. You go to the front and it just looked like some like regular little store, and then the security comes out. You walk in, it's like,
what?
Yo, shit was crazy, man. Cali's crazy, man.
Well, let's figure it's time to go back out there, man.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Y'all went with the show, right?
We did the podcast.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah,
I just need to
I'm down.
That's all. You guys let me know. I don't mind making a first quarter trip.
Yeah, that's the best time to go change the weather.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, then. Who we got next, man?
All right, next up we got. Damn, this shit delayed today, bro. Hold on. There you go. This is Dreadpool with Top Flight.
Let's take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it, let's get it, let's go.
I hope don't nothing happen all day. We can just sit here and watch these females shop to the matter of fact. Watch out. Ain't this a bitch? I'm waiting on Smashing to jump off of here. You heard what Mr. Molly said? We top flight security of the world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world. Been jacked by Santa Claus, all kind of shit. They need security in the world, Craig.
Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about it. Anybody here at this table keeping his beat?
It's a unanimous.
Why? Can anybody speak on why?
It was a little boring.
Went to the mic.
Yeah. A little boring and just repetitive. Yeah.
I just don't like when people try to flip like stuff like that.
Was that like a Harry Potter or something like that?
That's like the regular Christmas, the Nutcracker symphony type joint. Like when people try to like flip stuff like that, like if you're gonna like flip something like super familiar like that, it has to be like
completely
almost like,
different.
Yeah, either that or it has to be like, you know, like battle beat mode, like where it's like almost like an automatic, like where it's like some like knocking drums, like you know, like something that's gonna drop, like, you know, not like this was just like a regular.
Yeah, it didn't drop, right?
Yeah, it was just a regular old beat, you know, with the Christmas sample and shit.
And there was some timing issues with the drums on that as well.
Yeah, I don't know, just wasn't hitting.
That don't sound like anybody's keeping it, but my son back home, he said he'll keep it. I think he just is excited about Christmas.
Of course.
You know, but it sounds like it's going to be unanimous, like Mara said.
Like the effort, though, in the holiday spirit. You know?
Yeah, I like top flight security of the world, Craig. That's just classic.
Not just the city, but the world, Craig.
Craig.
Who we got next, man?
Let's see. Oh, we got Kelsey.
My dude. I was just texting back and forth with him earlier too.
Yeah, he been getting busy lately.
Yes.
Yo, salute to you, bro.
And this is called Cam Jewels.
Okay.
Dipset. Some Dipset.
Let's take a listen right on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it, let's get it, let's go.
got that crack, man.
The Beat Club.
That boy got that crack, man.
People saying, definitely take the riser out. Yeah, the riser kills the vibe. Say no to risers. Anybody here at the table cutting this beat?
I'm gonna cut it because I've heard better from Kelsey, better foundation, better produced beats from Kelsey. This one was interesting, but there's a high bar there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna agree. I know this beat was sent a little while ago, but I also know that Kelsey has like a wide variety of like material and sounds. This one doesn't meet that bar, like AV said. But overall, like it was a cool vibe at first. But you said that was a hi-hat roll. What was that?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Like that's the issue with the beat overall is just like mixing things. It sounds like it was one of those times where like it sounded good in your speakers.
Yep.
Until you say, you know what I'm saying? Until you played it in something else.
It in the headphones or something.
Yeah. So that's the only reason I like the beat, but that's the only reason I have to cut it because sonically you can't put that on the mix. Like, that's not gonna ride anywhere else. It's gonna sound crazy.
It's gonna sound like that in all the speakers because these are monitor speakers. You just played every last beat on them, so you know it's not the speakers. And you know that's the low end frequency. That's just too high on the mix. But decent beat. I don't hear Dipset on it though.
I don't hear anybody on it. I think it's just a vibe.
Yeah,
it's just a vibe. Yeah, so, it's
a
decent beat. But I'm gonna cut it.
Unanimous? Who we got next, man?
Next up we got.
Hold on one second.
What up?
All y'all had Jabros and Air Forces back in the day?
Yep.
Yeah, Jabros.
I probably had them all.
You had the do-rag with the tail out? Did you have the do-rag with the tail out?
Yeah, with the tail.
Look like one of the guys had the do-rag with the tail out.
Nah, I didn't rock Jabos in that era though.
I never owned a pair.
I didn't rock those. I'm late 80s, early 90s Jabot era.
The Jabot that only had
you just have the tag on the fly. I never had the ones with the strap in the front. That's what he's talking. That's what you talking about, right? With the strap.
I like the one.
Yeah, just the original Jabot. Yeah,
I had both.
Yeah. How much did those go for back in the day? I never owned a pair ever.
I feel like I think the jeans were like 75, 80.
65,
something like that.
65.
Depends on where you get them at.
Which seemed like a lot for a pair of jeans.
Right,
yeah, back then. Think about how much minimum wage was back then, dude. Like, not to say
because now it's like
wage,
I wouldn't
crazy.
mind paying. You know,
for a
pair of jeans of 60. You know, it's a good denim. You're like, but they were like 60. Yeah, 65, maybe 75. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They were pretty tough though.
Hip
Zeppy. What else?
The Maurice Malones were like that too. The Maurice Malones had the straps that too.
Damn. Well,
fashion, man. Hip hop fashion in the mid '90s, man. That shit was crazy.
Wow, what was your favorite hip hop fashion piece?
My favorite era to this day, because that's still like me. Like I'm like a Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hill, Nautica type person. Like that's always kind of been my vibe. And that era is that like 92 to 96 Polo, Tommy, Nautica era.
Yeah. It's making a
Helly
comeback
Hansen's
too, though.
Columbia suits.
All that's making a comeback, man.
Columbia rain suit?
The rain one.
Never heard the Columbia.
You never saw the Columbia rain suit?
Came with pants. What? Came with pants.
Yo, the rain jacket with the pants.
The pants. You be sweating, you lose 40 pounds.
Yeah, dog. You be sweating inside them joints. I had like every color of them joints.
This is it?
Sweating.
These was the joints? Hold on, this ain't it.
You're gonna have to like. You're gonna have to like. I'll search it for you and show you, bro.
Cool.
The Columbia rain suits.
Joint had like the flap on the back and man.
Dog, we was wearing them joints like it was regular clothes, bro. That was middle school for me. That was 92, 93.
You don't remember when cats used to wear the cleats?
Yep, Adidas cleats. Yeah. Yep, I remember that. I was young when Adidas cleats was popping. I was like 8.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I was like 8.
Why we all wearing cleats?
It was just that was a Boston thing.
Even the
Adidas cleats.
Used to wear the ski mask.
I love
goggles.
those. Yeah,
those are fire though.
That was high school era. Yeah, I remember those. I had mad Oakley ski goggles.
Yeah. I had those with the pant leg up and some pair of Sauconys and shit.
We used to steal them because the joints was expensive.
That's crazy.
It was like $200 for a pair of dope.
And no one was skiing at that time. I know nobody black was on the slopes.
Not even close.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's definitely.
Then the cleats though, you can't, man. Was there a lot of fights back then? I'm pretty sure.
Gooses.
Yeah, triple fat goose era.
8-ball jackets.
I definitely had 2 8-ball jackets.
Yeah, you couldn't beat those. They wanted some bread for those.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was a pretty boy back then, so I didn't know about none of that stuff, man. I think I just stayed in like vests. I ain't moved to Mattapan yet at that time, but yeah. Who's next, man?
Next up, we got D-Dot Professor with Dark Liquor.
Yes.
I drank some dark liquor. Dark liquor for the first time in a while too.
What you go to?
That has some Maker's Mark.
Makers, huh?
Yeah, that was shoo.
Enough said. All right, this is all the way from Missouri, man. We're gonna take a listen right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's talk about it. People saying, oh, that's a key. Groovy bass line. Just would like a drum switch. Otherwise, it's a vibe. Fellas.
BOTW.
That's 2 in 1 month. He's on it. So that's Motivate Marin's beat of the week. So we know he's keeping it. Pills, man, what's the word? You keeping his beat?
Some Lizzo. Yeah. I'm rocking with that. All the elements were there. You know what I mean? The transitions were timed right. They were different. They had like different sounds coming in. And the slap was still there. It still had like a boom bap element to it. And it's smooth.
It's real soulful.
Yeah. So I like that one. That's a go.
AV, you said you was keeping it before you left, right?
Yeah, beat of the week.
Damn. All right, unanimous. Keep it. Setting records out here right now, man. We got JP chopping up the first Teenage Sample over there. We got a producer that got 2 beat of the week nominations in the same month. Oh man, who's next?
All right, next up we got Anna How to Beat speaker with The Field.
All right, from Portland, Oregon. Is it Oregon? That's how you say it, right?
Oregon, yep.
Cool.
Tomato, tomato.
We're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it a cutter. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, Beat Club, let's talk about it. Anybody here at this table cutting this beat?
No, I'm not cutting.
Any feedback for this beat?
I say that's, it's a little distorted, maybe on the mixing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They could just tighten it up, make a good beat even better.
Yeah.
I would think.
But that's about it. I just, Anahata, every time I hear your beats, especially as of lately, it definitely sounds like you're like in your movie score bag. I always think of like imagery and stuff. Like if I was to ever create some type of movie scene, like you come to mind. You just kind of have that vibe. So I'm with it.
Yeah, I rock with it. I just liked it. It took me. It was dark. Like I just wanted to.
Took me a moment.
Yeah. But I'm just used to his sound now. Like we hear his beats all the time.
Oh, you do? Okay.
So it's like with that point of reference, I kind of listen to his shit with like different ears, and it's always like he's always trying to create like an atmosphere. That's kind of the best way to describe his beat. It's like real atmospheric, like you're like like in some type of realm almost. That's like that's his vibe, and yeah, I liked it, man. Definitely, you be giving me those RZA feels, man. Like I could definitely hear
RZA-esque.
Yeah.
So we got Taylor made it. Said he said cool vibe. Not sure if that's rain or white noise. I'm hearing. Turn it down a bit. Manny B. Shy said nice vibe. So people are feeling it for the most part online.
He's known to capture sounds from everywhere.
Live, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what he
Go
does.
get the rain.
Yeah, he does that. Like he does that shit.
That's something I need to
Especially
take
where
up.
he lives at too.
Keep it.
Fire. I need to do that more often. I like there's too many sounds out there. You know something? I've never used any outside plugins, and I need to. I've always used all the ones that just come with Logic.
Oh, okay.
I've never used. I like because I like creating my own
Yeah.
sounds and manipulating them. But
You still do that?
no, I dig it. I
Yeah,
just
you can do
probably
a little
Yeah, you
bit
can
of
do it
both.
on there. Yeah.
just like might save me some time or whatever. Question: do you guys where do you guys get your sound packs from? Like, do you guys get any sound packs, drum loops from any particular place?
Nah, I don't really use any sound packs.
No, you don't use sound packs like that. Just
I mean, I have particular spots or websites. None off the top. I kind of like, honestly, I'll come across most of my packs just looking at like other producers' Instagram pages.
Yeah.
And sometimes they sell packs. I usually try to support the producers that make packs that are like not known. Because you know you're going to get something different from them.
Yeah.
So I try to do that most of the time.
yeah. I mean, I mess with even on like the Gritty Pop tape alone. Lightfoot
Those
sound
are
pack.
the only sound packs I've ever used. And like, he laced us with those. Like he's just like, here, take these. I remember a while ago too, like a long time, like probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, Latrell was just hit me with some drum sounds, like just sent me a random email, like, here's a bunch of drum sounds. But like I've never like used any sound packs. Like I usually, especially like drums and shit like that, I'm still old school with that. Like I just go through and try to find drum sounds and loops and just chop them up like that, like and get that sound.
Do you guys use like templates at all when it comes to creating like a beat from scratch? Do you like have a set template in place, or do you always just kind of make everything from scratch at the very moment?
But I don't.
Yeah, I don't have a template.
Everybody says you should, and just makes your workflow a lot
template
quicker.
Meaning what?
Like you might have like you might like load up a new session, but you got all your like specific drums in this particular channel. You might have like
or the way you like tweak your sounds. You might have the settings already saved, like
that.
Nah, for some reason, I don't like that. I don't know why. I like everything to sound different.
Yeah,
I like everything to sound.
You got to be
able
to adjust it. Yeah,
this beat here shouldn't sound exact unless I'm going for a certain vibe or working on somebody's project and they need a similar sound. But other than that, I just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, that's kind of how I do it. But that is good though, because to have a baseline, because then you can always like tweak it, right?
Right.
Yeah, if you have a starting point and then you can just
adjust it from there,
just make it different.
See,
I get it.
People online are talking about Arcade. Like Arcade is nice. They said Cinemax has decent sound packs.
All these joints that's coming out.
Yeah, I've seen
Cinematic.
I've seen Arcade. I thought about checking out Arcade.
Those are all like subscription based though, right? I'm pretty sure like Arcade and what's the
Splice?
other? Splice, all of that subscription based, right?
There's a ton of free ones out there too. I just sent him to go get them. I'm like, go find them. I'm like, yo, check them
out. You know, but I just wanted to figure out. So producers, man, if you know any places that you got, your sound packs from, feel free to share. And if you have any sound packs that you want to share with the Beat Club podcast, you can definitely send it to us at any given time.
And for real, you already know, man. Our sponsor, man, Beatmakers Boutique, man. We definitely give them out for Beat of the Month and all of that, or Beat of the Week. But go to that site, man, and there's definitely some dope shit on there too.
Yeah,
I think we get laced with those too, so we're lucky in that regard.
And so people do say they pay monthly for Arcade, and they think it's worth it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think with me, it's been like difficult, like the mindset of like no samples, or I'm gonna make everything from scratch. I was talking to Avi about doing the drag and drop MIDI chord progressions. Like I bought a pack of those just to see what it sounds like, and it does help catch a vibe like
those
quick.
Cool.
Yeah, like they're cool.
They work
as long as you still make them original. Like as long as you do something to them,
but
they help you catch a vibe quicker. You know, so I wasn't struggling as much.
My only thing is with like the sound packs, and when they say royalty free, you still got to be careful because they'll say royalty free, but then they still get like some type of percentage on like commercial projects. It's royalty free on personal projects.
Yeah,
you just got to read the fine print.
Oh, right.
Be careful.
You try to make a move with it. It's like, hold up.
A lot of them do that, so that's why I be kind of iffy with like certain things anyway. So, but if you tweak them enough.
Yeah, you tweak them enough.
Who's gonna know?
Hey man, sometimes I run red lights and sometimes I park in handicap spots.
I'm just saying.
Straight up.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? So I don't really be ever thinking about it. But I hear you 1,000%. I'm just talking shit. But like I don't care, man. Like I sample and like I don't care. Like I'm sampling, I'm putting it out. Like and hey, flag me.
You're right. I'm just saying. The whole sampling part, like you got to get clearance, but motherfuckers be trying to be sneaky, just like having in the fine print on their site where ain't nobody gonna read that.
That's why you gotta tweak it. That's why you have to tweak. If you tweak, they can't prove it. That's right.
Exactly.
So that's why it's important to tweak.
There you go. All right, cool. I'm glad I got that out the way. We're gonna go through a couple more beats, and then we're gonna tell JP over here. You got maybe 5 more minutes to get something together. You want to hear what he did with that Dexter's Laboratory sample. But who's next, bro?
Damn, we haven't seen this dude in a minute. A-Side Beats. What up, man? And this is called Dreams.
From Omaha, Nebraska?
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Club. Let's talk about it. Anybody here at this table cutting this beat?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Ooh, why so?
I mean, I like it, but it's just like you got to fix it sonically before we, like it just needs to be mixed a little bit better.
Talking about the hats?
Yeah, the hats definitely. The hats are too loud and they're unnecessary too. Like you don't really necessarily even need them at all. Mm-hmm. Really?
Was that the main thing? Was it just the hats that was kind of like problematic?
Yeah, I mean, we heard some other beats mixed a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
We heard some other beats that were, worse shaped than that. So I'd say I'd keep it with those adjustments. Like if you're gonna have the hi-hat that busy, to obviously level it up, get the sound right as far as the mix. Mm-hmm. It's a cool beat though.
So people saying more switch up. I like, but it sounds like you gonna keep it.
No, I'm cutting it.
Ooh,
it sounded good, but I just like personally the hi-hats kind of killed the beat for me.
Oh.
It was too much. It was doing too much. And the beat was like riding. The hi-hats were like crazy. Just needed to chill out a little bit.
Gonna cut it?
Yeah, I cut it.
Are you keeping it?
Yeah, he kept it.
I kept it. Yeah.
I was gonna keep it as well. So that's 2 keep it's and 2 cut it's.
What's
people just saying more switch up and they like it. So no cuts. No.
I mean, it sound like a keep. Ain't nobody say nah.
Yeah, because they on it quick. So we just gonna let it ride.
Keep it.
You just made it.
Yeah.
Who we got next?
Next up we got, I believe this is DJ Pyman. Can never say his name right. Don't kill me.
Iowa.
And this is called Igloo Wrist.
Burn. Nice. All right, let's take a listen right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, man, give me a dope beat like.
Beat Club.
Sound like he used output. That output.
I did not do it, Dimitri.
That sound like that output VST with the vocals. You seen the commercials for that joint? That joint's dope.
I'm cutting it.
Yeah, I'm cutting it too.
You keeping it, bro? Because you look like you keeping it.
I feel like
cut it.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I feel like it was a record. It just I don't know. Like I said, you could have heard Tyga featuring Ariana Grande on it type. Yeah, but I don't know.
I got knives on Facebook right now.
I'll be nice. I'm gonna keep it.
Right.
It was
for the elements of the beat. You know what I mean? I think it was sound, but it's not my type of beat.
Yeah.
But with it being, it's a well put together beat. We've been dealing with different elements, the technical side.
Yeah,
which people like to, or producers sometimes will, not factor in as much as they should.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's, that's the listening side of the beat. Like you're playing it back, it's got to hit right. So I'll keep it.
That's 2 keep it's, 2 cut it's, but the people online
are saying no.
What they say?
Slice, repetitive, cool vibe. I could hear it in the film.
I can hear that too.
Not so much for an artist.
Sounds like a credit.
I think so, man. Hey, JP, manager, can you let him know he has 5 minutes? All right. All right, man. Who we got next?
Game face is bad. He's always on game face. He'd be like, all right. Cool. Yeah, all right.
It's nothing.
Bet.
All right, next up we got Big Jazz with Feel Your Pain. I don't know if we've seen his name before.
Yeah,
maybe if he added his social media info like you were supposed to do,
Maybe
we
they're
would
not
know.
on social media.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know how you hear about us and social
'cause-
media.
Because we ain't in no
Word
Google
of
ads
mouth,
and none of that. I don't know.
mean, 'cause
Maybe.
they might just be on Facebook.
Maybe.
Not social media though.
But you don't have a social media name. It's your name.
Oh, yeah.
Not too many people. Not too many people got fake names
This is
on
right.
Facebook.
All right. Good
I don't
point,
know.
man.
I'm trying to throw a rope out there.
He's helping. He's helping these
I'm trying to
producers
save
out.
y'all.
Nah, get yourself a gram, fam. All right, we're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
I miss you. Hey, that's silly, isn't it? I miss you. Victoria.
The Beat Club.
I miss you. Hey, that's silly, isn't it?
I don't even think we made it to like a minute. Beat Club. Let's kind of talk about it. Anybody keeping this beat at the table? Nah. Is it a unanimous? I'm not keeping it.
I think it's unanimous.
It's cool, man. It had some good feels.
I say it had some good.
Good feel, but that sample
Chords,
just
like you said, was that.
The chords are nice.
And it was a little confusing at the intro. We was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What had happened?
so. But it's all right. Just send another beat. I feel your pain though. Who we got next?
Next up, we got Nerd at the Cool Table with Restore.
All right.
I rock with this. I was the nerd at the cool table. Let's take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
People are saying, not feeling the sample. Weird point where the tone dips a bit. I don't know if that's a sad face.
I know what you're talking
depressed
about.
face.
Yeah,
That's the part of
too.
That's the part of it I like though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the groove is dope.
Yeah, because it doesn't. You know, sometimes that's good, man. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that makes the beat more exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you
when it's
keeping
different tones. I'm definitely keeping it. It had that knock. It had that feel, and you can't deny that. Like as soon as the shit started, it was like just had that feel.
She don't make sense. He's on point the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Yo, sisters are very important.
I don't know where I would be without mine, bro.
So if you're trying to figure out what we're talking about right about now, we got JP, his manager's sister over here, and she's listening to the beat before we play it. Like, that's dope. That's dope.
You know who's on the tag, right? Did they break it down to you?
Oh, nah.
That's
her.
JP, you getting crazy?
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Oh, so is this a unanimous keep, or does anybody have any cut-its for this beat?
I'm not rocking with that.
Ooh, someone cut it.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know. Just it wasn't melodic. I don't think. You know.
Yeah.
I liked everything else. I liked the the offbeat, on beat, boom bap. But then when you're trying to work the sample in, it's kind of like the comment they made on there. They kind of honed in on it.
Yeah, the tone of the sample wasn't
it's almost
the
there
vocals
too.
were weird, but I liked it though.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like you're looking for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Artificial Wavy, you keeping it?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I was on the fence, but
I'm gonna keep it too.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Just something about the bass. The bass got me.
Yeah, the bass and the drums.
Right away too.
The bass and the drums.
Right away.
That like clap under the snare, like that shit was.
And then as soon as somebody puts vocals on it,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna hear the sample that much anymore. So I'm gonna be like, all right, that part don't annoy me.
Right.
So is it keep it, one cut it?
Yeah.
Pillsbury Island, man. Keep it. Population 1. All right, yo, it's that time of the show. JP, the mic is over there, man. I seen you smiling over there. I seen your manager. Took a listen to it. Manager, you approve? All right, so here's the deal. Motivate Marin's gonna plug him up. So I just want to say this. First time ever, put a teenager to the test. This is a test that we normally do at the stew. We give you about a little bit of time.
Usually give you like 20
minutes. We give you got like an extra 10 minutes to do some things to it. Give you a sample, have you chop it up, give you to the end of the show. First time ever a teenager's done this on the show, so I'm kind of
So how did it feel, man?
Let's go.
Did you feel any pressure? Was it difficult with the music playing in the background?
He's smiling. He's happy.
Like how was it for you? How was the vibe for you?
It's good, but I didn't take too much time on like anything specific like the drums. I spent a lot of time on the sample because it took me a while to find out what part I'd use. Yeah. Because the part I was thinking of, it wasn't gonna work.
It wasn't working.
So I had to look through it again.
Had to call an audible.
Yeah. I had to look through it again. Then I just redid it.
All right now.
So we ready?
It's more like trap.
Okay.
It's not like boom bap.
Okay. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
So that's pretty good, man. That's not bad. 20-minute cook up.
He said, "There you go, young man. Keep doing your thing." All right, they rocking with it online. JP, man, thank you so much, man. That was your first time chopping something up that quick, or is that how you normally do it?
No, I don't really like do samples like that a lot. Like,
Yo.
I'll make some every once in a while, but
You did your thing, bro. So what we're gonna do though, we're gonna pull up our beat of the week, which was actually number, I think it's right here, number 12.
We get a percentage on that too if you sell it.
We got it. All right, so Dimitri's gonna pull up our beat of the week by D. Dot the Professor again, and what we're gonna do as that plays, JP, the mic's right there. Let people know how they can reach you, how they can stay in touch with you, or how they can find you, or where they can find you. You can listen to you put the headphones on, you get that vibe. Yeah.
So, my Instagram is JP_DSMG. And so basically that's the only social I have right now, no Twitter. So it's only Instagram. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
man.
All right, man. Yo, thank you so much for being on the show. And I know this isn't going to be your last interview, so keep on going and doing what you're doing. Shout out to your dad and your manager for holding you down, okay? Keep doing good in school as well, man.
All right, thank you.
You got it. Motivate Marin, man. We're going to go around the table, talk that talk. Any words you want to share with the people?
Hey, man, like I always say, man, love is the answer and the cure. Make sure you check on your loved ones. Let them know that you love them. And dope episode today, man. Proud of you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay on the path. And we're going to get that battle lined up for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just excited about going into the new year, man, and just keeping the good energy flowing, man, and really just it's about just standing in your truth, man, following your passion and like owning it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta own that shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like don't be scared out here. A lot of people are scared. Mm-hmm. You know, like that's really what it boiled down to, man. A lot of people, I shouldn't use the word scared, but a lot of people are just in their own way and in their own heads and not putting it out there, putting themselves out there. And like nowadays, it's really easy to tell the difference between who's who, because there's like so much opportunity out there. So like, if you want to do something, man, just do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like there ain't really no excuses. So that's my message for today. No upcoming events like specifically like mapped out, but definitely look out for Beat Club Podcast live events coming up the top of the year. We definitely gonna start traveling again soon as well. The Stew is gonna make its return in 2020.
Facts.
So we took a nice little hiatus to travel around and do our thing. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also look out for the Beantown Podfest. That's going to be coming too. We'll give you more details on that, but we're going to provide a platform for all the people doing their thing on the podcast level. So look out for that coming top of the year as well. And yeah, man, enjoy your holiday, man, and just spend time with your loved ones. That's the most important thing, man. And stay out them damn stores spending all your money, man. For real. Especially if you don't own shit. Don't be in the stores spending all your money just to give somebody a gift, man. It's about the love. So that's my message, man.
Artificial AV. I'm sorry, AV to keep it short.
Nah, I was just gonna say shout out to Pills because based off your kids being here right now, you could tell that they're well behaved and just smart, intelligent, talented, and they're following somebody who's doing good things for them. So respect to you. I always got to show love to the fathers because we don't get that love. So that's what I'm gonna end on today.
Oh, word, appreciate that.
Wow, Pills, man, you want to plug the studio or anything?
Yeah. I wanna first of all, I want to say appreciate the comment. That's dope. Shout out, the dads out there, especially the single dads like myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some of us need to take on that responsibility. Do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because we can do it. But yeah, man, it's dope. Appreciate y'all having us in the network all together. Like as y'all mentioned, first beat battle was through y'all, so it's not something you're gonna forget. You know what I mean? So y'all done cleaning it, set up the next one. You know what I mean? With the barter, you set something up, pay-per-view it next time. But no, yeah, just appreciate y'all. Dreamstar 10 years. I mean, like you said, it's all been one big network. Appreciate the affiliation.
Yeah, plug the studio, man.
Plug
the
shameless
studio
plugs
service,
coming.
man. Plug the studio
Shameless
service,
plugs,
man.
yeah. So Dreamstar, again, it's 10 years now. We have just relocated to Malden, right by Malden Center. Real nice space. People are liking this one. I've been there about 3-4 months now. Yeah, come through. It's like, one of the more reasonably priced studios in the area. We got the skill, the experience now and all that, and one of the few studios that actually has a lot of in-house production available, obviously, and then I affiliate with other producers as well, including myself.
January 4th, Wonder Bar. We celebrating the 10 years. Next Friday, if you're free, we're doing 4 Fridays. I do that once a month at a place called The Island in Malden.
Island, yep.
Yes. Come out to one of those. Some dope talent over there too.
Wow. All right, y'all. I just want to say thank you to everybody who came into the studio today. Thank you for showing up. JP, thank you for showing up. And I want to thank everybody on Facebook Live for just, being a part of that community. I want to shout out Go Network for holding us down as well. Shout out to Dimitri for holding us down. And just keep doing what you love. If you can ever just connect passion and profit, not to be worried about the profit right away, but passion and profit, man, you've won in life. So just keep doing what you love, and it's going to lead you in the right direction. And if you're not loving what you're doing, there's no problem in switching it up. You're not really bound to anything like that. Just follow your heart, and everything else will just fall in line. So with that said, I know my son's listening. I want to say, Bug, I love you, man. I'll see you soon. I know we both on break, so let's have some fun. But because I can say it on the radio, close your ears. Because I can say it on the radio, I'm going to say it right now. We out.